don't stir. 'Tis only I, come to bid you farewell. For now, only for now, dear. There is a storm brewing. But it is nothing we couldn't overcome together, you and I. You have nothing to fear. You have the sharpest sword and the strongest shield in the whole kingdom to protect you. Your private knight who would do anything for you. So you need not waste a single thought on worry. But fine. I will tell you. I couldn't keep a secret from you. The peasants have risen in revolt. And can you blame them? Poor creatures, trapped under my mother's iron fist. She's moving the court to Windsor, and that includes me, but apparently not you. Funnily enough, the boundaries of what constitutes the royal court seem to change according to her mood. So I must go, either in my role as a royal knight or the crown princess. And I do not know which I currently am to her. I scarcely know which one I am to myself. Or perhaps the truth is neither. Am I my mother's daughter or the future queen of this country? Or am I only a passing ghost? One of the many figures who have faded into the obscurity of history. Long loved but soon forgotten. Do I have a future at all, or is the present all I get? You never seem to waver in your view of me. Tell me, how do you see me now? I can tell you how I see you, wrapped in that blanket so adorably. You are absolutely delectable. Makes it all the more difficult to do my mother's bidding and leave. How am I meant to walk away from a sight as sweet as this? But fear not. I will not be far. And the peasants should give you no trouble here. They do not know you, and if they did, they would know that you are one of their kind. Not a peasant, but a warm human with a heart. One who wants what is best for all, not only their own benefit. If only they could see what I see. And one day they shall. The closer the rebellion roams, the more I feel like maybe this is not such a terrible thing. Maybe this is all meant to be, meant to happen right now. Maybe the worst things can be blessings in disguise. Sometimes I think it might not be so terrible if the people were to have their way. More rule and democracy. When they call for freedom and representation, I I cannot find it in myself to wish their failure. Would it not be better for all of us if they were to succeed? To depose Mother and set us free. But then they take to calling for her head, and I no longer know what to think. A mother, a queen, a tyrant. What is she to me? And what am I to her but a constant reminder of her own mortality? That one day, no matter how she might try to push it away, I will take her place on the throne. And she knows I will not rule like she did. And you will be there too, of course, reigning beside me, ruling with me and keeping me straight. She cannot take you from me. No one can. I know she is hoping I would forget you, now that the kingdom calls for its favorite hero. But she forgets there is so much more to life than duty. You mean more to me than life itself. My dear little blanket creature. If I must, I will speak to the rebels and reason with them. I wonder what would happen if we were to share our plight with them. To ask them to fight for a common cause and gain freedom for all of us. Currently, they're not asking for blood. Only peace and fair pay. And who are we to deny it from them? You and I know something about the ruthlessness of the nobles too. Could they understand? Could they see that we are not the enemy but on their side? Mother may think the men nothing but simple brutes, but the truth is so much deeper than that. They have a leader, someone to follow. Do we? Is there anyone to lead us and show us the way? To band us together and inspire us? Darling, do not put it on me. I'm nothing but a sword for this kingdom. A slave to the system, a cog in the dynastic machine. I represent nothing but the throne, the crown, the hollow husk of an establishment meant to serve but acting only to oppress and brutalize. I have half a mind to join the rebels and win them their war. I have quite a knack for that. But I know it cannot be. It is all a fantasy. Surely. To think that we might speak with their leader and recruit them to our cause. It cannot be done. They would not care. To them we are nothing but spoiled nobles. They would only think it my own attempt at seizing the throne and continuing the treatment they've suffered thus far. They would not listen. It could not be. Right? And if we were to support them and see them trample on the crown, our heads would follow not long after. Surely it must be so. Or else, why would this have gone on for so long? What am I to do? Tell me. Who am I? What am I here for? Guide me, my dear. Teach me. I don't know what to do. My very heart feels so conflicted. On one hand, I want nothing more than to stay with you here, even if it were to mean certain death. On the other hand, what moral grounds do I have to object to any oppression if the blood of my own mother is on my hands? And it would be. And it would stain. Whichever way this goes, I will always know that I played a part in the outcome. I spent years on the battlefield fighting whomever my mother designated the enemy. And now, am I meant to fight my own people? Who is there to serve if we turn against our own? Should we not hear their grievances and act to alleviate them? A bankrupting war followed by a murderous civil war. Where is the sense in any of it? I cannot see the reason in fighting our own. I exist only to serve the crown and its people. If the two are at odds, what am I meant to choose? Darling, I'm sorry. Your night is a little pitiful, pathetic, weak and fragile. I know you don't think so. That is because you are a better person than anyone else in this God-forsaken kingdom. Tell me how to resolve this and I will obey you without question. I would do whatever you ask of me. Duty be damned, it is you I want to serve. You I want to protect. You I want to have and to hold and never let go. The kingdom will see its golden age when you hold the reins. You have always been its true savior, the true hero, making sure I am never lost in the dark for long. And one day, you will do the same for all of us. Keep us on the right path. For any time that I have followed you, I have found the right path. But until that day, I suppose I must play along with my mother's schemes. Act my part and recite my lines. Keep peace and pretend. Be a good doll like she always wished I were. I'm not sure I was supposed to have any thoughts or feelings at all. My humanity is a grave disappointment to her. And perhaps I would never have grown to have any if you had not stumbled into my life. I could have continued to shut out the world and pretend I was never meant to be truly alive. But now, I cannot close off my heart. Not when I know there is a better way to live. And it seems that causes more support than we thought. Well, if we play our cards right. Darling, one last kiss for the road. From my sleeping beauty. Rest now and be well. Know that I am never far. You are safe. You will always be safe. Dream of me, for I shall be thinking of you every moment of our separation. Sweet dreams.